Incoterms. X-Works. EXW. X-Works place a minimal burden on the seller. The buyer must arrange and pay for all transportation. It's also responsible for container loading. Seller does not need to load the goods on any collecting vehicle, nor does it need to clearing good for export. 2. Free on board. FOB. The seller is responsible for all the costs and responsibilities and declaring the goods for export until the goods have crossed the ship rail, the original port. The buyer assumes all costs, responsibilities, and risks after that point. 3. Cost and freight. CFR. The Tier 1 cost and freight. CFR with CFR. Seller arrange the transport of goods to the named port. The seller delivers goods, clears for export, load and board the vessel. Then the rates are transferred to the buyer once the goods are loaded and board. 4. Cost, insurance and freight. CAF. This Incoterms is the same as cost and freight. The CFR is used with the add responsibility that the seller also pays for the insurance. Carriage paid to CPT. CPT, the seller delivers goods to a carrier and has full responsibility for cover the cost of the carriage of goods to the destinations. Goods of the destination, all risks and cost transfer to the buyer after delivery of the goods. 6. Carriage and insurance paid to CAP. The CAP, as with CPT, the seller is responsible for delivering the goods to a carrier and also paying the cost of transport. Here, the seller is also responsible for insuring the goods. 7. Delivery at place, DIP. Here, the seller is responsible for delivering the goods ready for unloading from the arriving means of transport of the named place. The buyer is responsible for import clearance and inapplicable local taxes and import duties. 8. Delivery duty paid, DDP. Here the seller assumes all costs, responsibility and risks until goods are delivered to the buyer. That means the seller also pays for import clearance, duties, insurance, and any other expenses related. 9. Free carrier. FCA. The seller must deliver the goods ready for export to the shipping company chosen by the buyer at annual rate point specific in the sales contract. This point can be a particular port or a space that belongs to the shipping company. 10. Free allowance ship FES. The seller must leave the goods alongside the ship at the quay and is responsible for all costs and risks until the goods have been placed at this place. 11. Delivery at place, unload, DPU. The seller must transport, unload the goods. The delivery is made in a defined place where there is the possibility of making it. After that, the cost and risks are with the buyer.